retaining wall.
Oh,
adopted yet. Look, in,
Is that where you see a good one?
Mahoning, yeah. All they have to do is bring.
Hi Dennis, can you hear us?
Deed,
You're on mute.
a new deed to the supervisors stating that these plans have been recorded before and they're not gonna change any lot lines. And then all they have to do is record the new.
All right,
deed.
I'll get a hold of
You
Frank.
need a tax map on it, lot numbers.
Dennis, give us an audio check. No, you're still on mute. I can see it's on mute. There you go.
All right, testing 1, 2.
Loud and clear.
Look pretty tan, Dennis.
Lima Charlie for those Navy guys.
Well, too close to a black meeting. Calling me to order, I have a pledge of allegiance and a moment of silence.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. We received the minutes of the December meeting, which was exciting. Is there a motion for acceptance?
So moved.
All right, first one is Crown Builders, Colemanson Township. I had this one back in 2008, I think, way back. It came in as a big subdivision and they left lot A. It's lot 2 now, lot 3, and lot 11. This is all our residual lot A. Now they're coming in and subdividing it. Zoned R residential. What is getting subdivided now in lot A is 4.133 acres. It's an existing vacant land, track moderate sloping distance route, on-site investigation revealed no better for development. The plan is submitted does not conform to the preliminary final plan requirement for Colemanson Township Land Development Ordinance 1. The landowner to provide copies note not shown in the plan. They have to come up with a cash contribution for the recreation except for the 3 new lots. Zoning notes as shown in the plan do not conform to zoning 508 table of standards and need to be revised as follows. Minimum open space ratio. Where's it? I don't know where to take it. Put that on the cover sheet. Minimum space open space should be ratio. Is not a requirement for single family designation in our residential should be removed. The word area shown should be removed from the maximum density and maximum impervious surface ratio. And the maximum DU acre should be revised to 0.85 DU acre. The maximum impervious surface ratio be revised to 0.25. Certification of accuracy not completed. Ownership certification not completed. Letter from any impacted utility acknowledging the project connect to their system shall be provided. That they will provide service to all lots. Modified storage facility planning modules required, and a copy of the approval letter should be given to the township when it's approved. Stormwater management calculations are required for the addition of the revised lot A to include the addition of 3 lots per saldo. And although this proposed subdivision addition of 3 lots is not proposed to require any earth disturbance activities. The developer or by the developer applicants to be performed with the individual lots. The erosion and sedimentation pollution control note required by SALDO 5080 shall be provided on the plan. Plan note 13 includes the covenant regarding the maintenance for the infiltration facility located on proposed lot 11, but refers to the owners of lot A, which will not exist after plan approval. The statement in question is as follows. The covenant regarding the maintenance of the infiltration basin on lot A shall run with the owners of lot A, their heirs, successors, and assigned. Lot A in this statement we believe should be revised for lot 11. The original signatures should be placed in the plan, and all plan review comments or comments the township engineer should be addressed for final plan approval. And I just I would recommend that we just review this and send it to the township and let them discuss the comments.
Is there a motion for sending it to the township? I make a motion to send it to the township, please. All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Just a question, how does my vote count remotely, or I don't know if that's in our bylaws.
Certainly,
Why not? You're at a meeting.
yeah.
Okay, yep, listening to the explanation.
Next one, these are the next two lot line revisions. This is just Marty Axman, the Poker, off right at the top of the hill when you're coming in before you make. before you
Should
can make
we
it.
do the comment on the agenda?
And, let's see here. Had a discussion with the mapping department because the surveyor put in here 25 lot 1B as a new one because this was previously submitted as a lot line revision of lot 251A, and now it should be AA instead of B. That's and there's existing on-lot water and sewer plans as submitted does not conform to required drawing scales. The applicant should request a waiver, and I believe we would have no issues with this waiver request. Certification of ownership on the plan not provided, space along the lower left edge of the sheet in order to Carbon County Recorder of Deeds may acknowledge receipt recording plan when presented not provided, signature block and staff consultants to enter upon the site to inspect a review and determine consistency with the requirements of the saw will not execute it. Again, significant natural features of trees and greater than 80 inches caliber not shown. Original signature placed on the record plan and any plan review comments, recommendation of Penn Forest Township engineer should be addressed. And I would recommend conditional plan approval or plan approval, sorry.
Any discussion?
All minor plan information that will change when they come into the report.
Is there a motion for plan approval?
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Approval is granted.
Next one is Lovato, Kathy Lovato, Mount Pocahontas Estates. This is out near the Penn Forest Fire Company number 2. 534 again. It's this came in is there's three lots. I'm sorry, three lots. Combining all these lots in the one proposed lot. It's located 18 Navajo Trail, Mount Pocahontas Estates. They're going to create a new lot 36A. It's an existing residential brush and wood covered land tract, slight slope conditions throughout. And again, we have the same issues with the previous one, the certification of ownership, a plan statement, provided plan not completed, space left along the lower edge of the sheet in order that the Carbon County Recorder of Deeds may acknowledge receipt recording of the plan when presented, not provided. Signature authorizing Penn Forest Township staff and consultants to enter upon, inspect the site for purpose of conducting a review and determining consistency with the requirements of the Penn Forest although not executed. Again, significant natural features, which are the trees in greater caliber or 8 inches of caliber unshown. Original signature placed in the plan and plan review comments of the Penn Forest Township engineer should be addressed before plan approval. Proposed combined lot does not conform to the two minimum acre. Lot size requirement for section 307. Although the proposed lot consolidation provides improves an existing nonconformity, Carbon County Planning Commission defers comment to the Penn Forest Township engineer, and I would recommend plan approval.
Discussion? Is there a motion for plan approval? So moved. Favor? Aye. Opposed?
Aye.
Approval is granted.
And the last one is Wild Creek Holdings, Palmer Township, or Palmer Borough. Located at 224 Lafayette Avenue. And we're gonna it's the final point. What they're doing. They're gonna demolish the two existing homes that are one existing home and then a shed, pipe, barn, or whatever in the back of the lot. The garage is gonna be demolished, or the drive staying, and this home is gonna be demolished. There's, from this elevation up here, 442 to 442, or 434, it's like an 8-inch gully right here. And they're proposing to put a 4-unit townhouse unit in there. And according to these contours, they don't match up. There's a certain amount of fill that has to go down there. It's like the moderate sloping conditions throughout, reveal existing structures on the existing lot. These structures are proposed to be demolished to provide development space for 38 by 92 foot 4-unit townhouses on the 4 proposed lots. The plan is submitted, lacks preliminary final plan requirements the Palmer Borough Land Development Ordinances. And utility easements with a minimum of 10 feet plus the width of the required pipe of water, sewer, and gas lines. Not shown, they're pretty close together in here. Plan certification of ownership not completed. Certification of accuracy not completed. It does meet those requirements of their ordinance. However, there's a lot of engineering comments that are not in Palmer Borough Land Subdivision Land Development Ordinance. So pointing out, they need a copy of the adequacy letter of erosion and sedimentation control plan that has been deemed adequate by the Carbon County Conservation District should be provided. The Palmer Borough PADP storage facility planning module may require an update for the addition of the proposed lots and associated EDUs. And completed storage facility planning module approved by PADEP and a copy of the approval letter should be submitted to the borough prior to plan approval. The water service connection details should be shown on the plan. Here's the details. They have nothing that shows how they're going to connect the water, sewer, gas. No detail. There's nothing, and they don't show how they're going to come out to the sanitary sewer or the gas main. Stormwater management plan to control stormwater runoff from the townhouses shows roof leaders. Coming off with 2 roof leaders, one here and one here. Doesn't show how it's going to get down into the drainage swale. And then from this drainage swale, how they're going to come up with what is that? A 15-inch pipe into a manhole that they're going to install into their storage system, but they don't show anything. And are they going to have any energy dissipators to slow the flow of the water coming down into that swale with that pipe? Concrete washout area not shown in the plan, including what erosion controls will be utilized to prevent soil erosion and wastewater from leaving the washout area. Finished grade elevations should be provided for all corners of the proposed townhouses. They don't have the elevations of what they're going to be. These proposed contours as shown conflict with existing contours in the site. They need a maintenance agreement should be completed between the Palmer Borough and property owner of Lot 4 for the care and maintenance of the drainage swale located in the lot. Written communication and utilities serving the proposed subdivision have been consulted with respect to size, location, and size of the utility easements. Original signature placed in the record plan. Copy recorded plan should be provided to the Palmer Borough by the applicant after recording. And again, all plan review comments, recommendations of the Palmer Borough should be addressed. Before plan approval under zoning, there were no issues. And I would recommend conditional approval of this land development, provided that the above noted comments are addressed and adequately mitigated for final plan approval.
Discussion? Is there a motion for conditional plan approval? In favor? All right. Opposed?
Aye.
Conditional plan approval is granted. Who was the engineer on that one? Yeah. That last one, who was the engineer?
Jonathan Schultz. Surveyor.
Rescue though.
They're still reviewing it. I'm sure it's Keystone Consultants are reviewing. All right, well, we got a Banks Township subdivision and land development. So basically, it's amending and restating in its entirety the Banks Township subdivision and land development ordinance of September 7th, 1971, in accordance with the Pennsylvania Municipality Planning Code. And based on our review, the Carbon County Planning Commission believes that the Banks Township subdivision and land development ordinance, as proposed, is consistent with current state and local regulations and subdivision and land development land use practices surrounding Packer Township. However, before approval, Appendix 1, listing of streets, and Appendix 2, Banks Township fee schedule, Banks Township subdivision procedures, Banks Township SEO fee schedule should be finalized and added to the document for review. In addition, the Carbon County subdivision land development procedure fee schedule and application for land development should be inserted into the final document or a link to the Carbon County Office of Planning and Development website for the Carbon County subdivision land development procedure, fee schedule and application. And I pointed out what procedures must be filed after submitted for 30 days after adoption. And put forward up to Packer Township and Cindy Ray. I copied Packer Township word for word, page number page.
Ivan, isn't that surrounded by Banks Township?
This is Banks.
Right. Tresco. Okay, this is for the township.
Township. Tresco's part of Banks, right?
Right. Okay. Who was the consultant?
Cindy Ray.
Okay.
They copy Packer Township word for word, page number by page number, but then insert the appendixes in the back.
Okay.
Start. Still have to get the zoning map.
I gave it to Dave.
Okay, that's been 4 months. And the last one I have is the DCED CFA COVID-19 ARPA water supply, sanitation, sewer, and stormwater grant application support letter for the Heighton Borough. And the borough, through their infiltration and study performed in 2019, it was determined that 80% of the flow in these two drainage areas, it's drainage area 3 and 6. It's basically downtown Lehigh. Two drainage areas, infiltration from leaking, aging infrastructure. In addition, recent field inspections revealed existing manholes in drainage areas 3 and 6 that are in various stages of deterioration. The funding is being requested to rehabilitate the stores in these drainage areas and restore the Heighton Borough's capacity at the CCMA wastewater treatment plant to increase the ability to provide sanitary sewer service to both existing and future customers and continue with development and or redevelopment in the borough of Heighton. Based on a review of the Carbon County Office of Planning and Development, has determined that the proposed project is consistent with the goals and objectives of the Central Carbon County Regional Comprehensive Plan and the Carbon County Comprehensive Planning Greenway Plan. And we recommend approval. That's it.
Old business, new business, correspondence, there's no visitors. Wow.
Sorry, guys, I have a quick comment.
Sure.
Can everyone hear me? Yep. Just thinking that I know Dave's not here, and I believe he attends the NEPA Northeast Planning meetings. I just think it'll be helpful in the future if we got updates on, say, for example, the PennDOT tip or anything that's going on in the region that affects Carbon County. And I would like to make a recommendation that Dave or whoever from the county attends the NEPA meetings, give us a briefing or an update periodically.
Good suggestion. What do we need to do about that? Just-
I think there was a meeting this morning, actually.
And Dave's up there right now.
Is that an even?
I mean, doesn't the tip provides what is the 12-year plan for road improvements and things like that? Shouldn't we get a briefing on that periodically?
Can you tell
Yeah.
them? Kathy will pass them on.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Good idea. Any additional comments or motion for adjournment? Choices.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Okay, I second it.
Dennis, stay on if you would after I'm gonna stop the live stream. I got a couple inquiries to you, okay?
Okay.